Hey, welcome back, YouTube. So we're doing a coronavirus style unboxing today. Just got a package from Amazon for what I believe is our Eton Jr. project that we've got going on. So this was just dropped off, and UPS guy obviously didn't stick around and didn't have to sign anything today. He just dropped it on the porch and headed on his way. So just cut the tape off and flipped up my address. I know all you guys want to come and hang out with me and ride on my trails and stuff, but hit me with a PM. We'll work that out rather than me show my address to the world. But we're going to do a coronavirus style opening. No hands if possible. So let's see what's in the box. Another box. Hey, we're on a roll. I will definitely be washing my hands after doing this. Not touching my face, obviously. You guys make sure you're staying safe out there. Keep your social distancing and all that kind of good stuff that we're asked to do. Try to stay safe. I know for the past 2 weeks, if I've went anywhere past the end of my driveway, I've been wearing a mask and gloves and all kinds of stuff. So, what do we think? Was that packaged up more than a month ago? Maybe? Should I put my hands on it? Let's see. Like I said, I was going to wash them anyway. So let's see what's in there. Ooh, that looks like something. All right, so let's see what this is. How do I do this? This is difficult. All right, I'm gonna pull everything out of here, open it with 2 hands, and then I'll come back. All right, so welcome back. We got everything taken out of the box, and everything looks pretty nice. This is our gearbox with gear reduction. It's a 8F or a T8F sprocket. I'm going to see if I can swap that out for a 420, possibly. Bolts to mount it all up. And then here's our engine. So I'm going to pull this into the garage, take the plastic off of it, and take a deeper look at it. But I'm almost thinking might be able to move my gearbox from the other motor right over to this one. I'll have to take the other motor apart. But that would be pretty cool. Then I could use the new motor with the old gearbox and not have to worry about the sprocket or anything else. So I'll keep my fingers crossed, but I'll pick back up with you guys once we get it into the garage and get the plastic off of it. But looking promising so far. All right, so got the plastic off, and man, don't they look like they're the same? I'll be so happy if we can unbolt that one and move it onto that one, bolt it up, move over the engine mounts, move it over to there, drop it on the bike, pull it up, put some gas in it, pull start it, and ride off into the sunset. That'll be pretty awesome. We'll have to see how this goes. Guy wanted $500 for a new one of those motors with nothing attached to it. No muffler, no gearbox, no carburetor, no nothing. No wiring harness. He wanted almost $500. That was 80 bucks to my door in 3 days. So keep my fingers crossed. One way or the other, we're going to make this work. All right, so as you saw in the slow-mo, or the time-lapse rather, that bolted right on. This engine doesn't have these countersunk holes right here. It's got them here and here, and then these are not countersunk. So right now on this engine, since it doesn't have these countersunk holes, I just real evenly went around in a star pattern and tightened it down and got it to clamp on there. Mike could go back with the drill and cut those out, but I'm not wanting to try that until I have the proper tap and die set, because I would hate to ruin the threads and then not be able to put those bolts back in. But just used a little improvised gas tank, and I mixed up some gas. I did about a 20 to 1, somewhere between 16 to 1 and 20 to 1. Didn't really have a 20 to 1 ratio on the bottle. It had 16, so I did a little bit more oil. It called for 8 ounces for a gallon, so I did about 3 ounces for 32 3 ounces of oil for 32 ounces of gas. So I can do the math and figure out the ratio, but I didn't. It's good enough for right now. I know it's going to probably foul out that spark plug, but it requires a richer mix for the first 10 hours, it said. And then after that, you go to a regular, like 25 to 1. That's still pretty rich, but I guess you could maybe adjust that. But it says 25 to 1, so that's what we'll probably put in it. But I know everybody wants to see it start, so it bounces around on the floor a little bit. Let me put a pad underneath it real quick, actually. I'll be right back. I have to say, I can tell why a lot of YouTube channels have more than one participant, because setting this shot up with a phone to do this is a little difficult. And it actually looked like something, so. I think I know why a lot of YouTube folks use 2 people, or the successful channels have 2 people involved. Is doing the photography by yourself and the work is very difficult. But let's see what this thing will do.